I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever.
Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to the second episode of the Legacy Challenge Ultra Extreme version. If you haven't watched the first episode, go check it out first. It's a little bit more of a rambling episode where I explain the rules that I've chosen for this Let's Play from the Let's Play itself, or from the Legacy Challenge itself, but also the rules that I added to it. But we also did some digging around and we played a little bit on screen. So in today's episode we will probably work a little bit more towards the money situation, as she does need a little bit more money to get the street store, and also we'll be heading into town to hopefully meet some potential partners and maybe some friends. I did go ahead and added your Sims from the Go White Townies hashtag to this world, so we can meet some of them hopefully today. And to the ones who uploaded on that hashtag, thank you so much for uploading your Sims. I'm really happy to see them, and I'm really happy to see that you put so much effort into them. And if there's anybody else out there who wants to see their Sims in this Let's Play, I will keep checking the hashtag, so keep uploading on there, as I really appreciate it. And if you're excited for today's episode, click that little like button down below, and let's get into the actual gameplay. So I'm currently having her fish a little bit, and she just got a string various violin. So what I do want to know if you guys, do you want her to keep the violin and actually start learning how to play it, or do you want me to sell it using the street and store table, if that's possible, or just sell from her inventory? That's something that I do want to know. I did play a little bit off camera before this. I worked on her needs, even though her needs are going down again. I did work on her bladder and her hygiene. I didn't do really anything with her hunger, energy, and the other two. But I was also working on her fishing, so I was thinking that it would be a good idea to get her fishing up, then buy the fire pit when she gets a little bit more money and it's time for a save. When she gets a little bit more money, so we can actually buy a fire pit and then use the fire pit to actually roast the fish that she catches and then eat it from there. So she has a little bit more options to get money while she doesn't have a fridge and while we're working towards building a home. So she has caught some fish. She caught a minnow. She caught 2 cow plant berries actually. She caught a bass and a betta. And I'm going around to see if there's any she can dig, and we did get the notification for the Humor and Hygiene Festival, so I think that we're going to go over there instead of going to the actual bar that I was planning on going to. I think it would be a little bit more fun to go to a festival. And she did reach level 3 of the fishing skill, so that's nice, means you're getting a lot better. But yeah, let me know about what you want me to do about the violin. I think it's actually a good idea to keep the violin, because I do think that it actually helps with her fun. But if you guys think that I should sell, just let me know. And I'm just gonna have her stop fishing. And I'm also looking around to see if we can actually see off some of your Sims in here. Sometimes they do pop up. Hey, you got another cow berry. Nice. I'm not seeing your Sims, but I'm actually seeing one of mine that I added. So let's see if you can introduce yourself to her. And then I'm gonna just go around, see if there's any other Sim that we can introduce ourselves to. That's not one of yours, I think. No, I don't think so. So you got a capsule. See also if somebody left some food over here, because you are in a little bit of food issue. Yes, there's food. It's spoiled. Well, you're eating it. Are we going to eat it too? Yeah, let's just eat it. Like, even though she's gonna be feeling sick and everything, I do think it would be better to work on her hunger and then just have her deal with the throwing up instead of just letting her be hungry. So I think that would be a better idea than to just make her than just let her starve to death. Unless you're planning on making some food. But yeah, I'm just gonna have her finish digging this thing up, and actually we're not gonna have her eat. I think we're gonna eat at the Humor and Hygiene Festival. So we're just gonna introduce her to Rain real quick, and after that we're just gonna head over to the Humor and Hygiene Festival. I keep saying it the other way around. So introduce yourself. Get to know her, and maybe she wants to come over to the Humor and Hygiene Festival. Oh, you actually introduce yourself to all of them, so that's nice. Maybe get a little bit more friends. Are you friends now? Do you know her? See, yeah, you do know her, so let's see if she actually wants to come with you to the festival. And I'll see you guys at the festival. So we've arrived at the festival, and Rain actually did decide to come with us, so that's nice. It means we can spend a little bit more time with her and become her friends. And this is some at CC, so we'll do work on that in the before the next episode. But before we start, let's join the jokesters together because I do think that Isabella's actually a little bit more of a narcissist. She's somebody who doesn't really want to tease people. She's more of somebody who just jokes around and has a laugh, but not really teases somebody, that which can be in a playful way. So I'm just gonna have her dress in a little bit different because I don't think it would be nice to just see a floating head around. So let's just dress you in your normal clothes. Yep, that's nice. That's better. And you are a little bit tired, so let's just see how far we can get today. I do think it would be fun to win the to win the contest and get a little bit more money, because you can actually get 500 euros or 500 simoleons from joining the contest and actually winning the contest, or 250 if you tie. So let's just see if we can get that money. It is a little bit more of an easy win, but we will buy the table from that money, so that way we will afterwards have a little bit more of a difficulty getting money, because the table it's difficult to get the money from the table. And do you have the aura? Yes, you do. So let's just see if we can use some of those interactions on Rain and build a little bit of friendship up with her. Focus on the pranksters, impersonate. And this is actually also one of my sims. His name is Willeke. So after you do some of the interactions to Rain, let's just do a friendly introduction to him as well, and then see if there's some of your sims around. See, that's Cameron Fletcher from uni. Not seeing your sims over here, but that's some custom content. That's not really the best one for males. I'm actually seeing another one of my sims, Kaylee. Kaylee of Kayla? Kaylee. So let's introduce yourself to her as well. Maybe some of your sims are up over here. No. Not here either, and not here. Okay, so let's just head back to Isabella, and maybe we'll see some of your sims pop up here soon enough. But yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit more of the interactions that come with being part of the jokesters and see if we can actually win it. So let's just maybe do a little bit of those interactions to look out for here. Let's see. I think you already did that one. Let's do another one. Funny, possibly social. And this is actually the first male sim that I ever created, so I wasn't really into creating male sims, but then I decided, like, why not? Just try it, and I'm really happy how it turned out. And the sims that you've seen me creating in my videos, they're actually sims that I created after Luca, of course, because he's the first one. So he was actually basically what got me into creating male sims, because I was successful with creating him as a first male sim, and I decided to create more because I liked the way he looked and I thought it could make some other, maybe hopefully good looking male sims. And I'm still not seeing any of your sims around here, so that's unfortunately, because I do really want to see your sims and I do really want to meet your sims, because I know that there are some really good looking sims in there, and I definitely think that potentially maybe one of them can be her spouse. But of course I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. We will meet some people, and once we have like the sufficient amount of men that she can pick from, I'm gonna add a poll to the video and actually have you guys vote for the man and see who you want her to pursue and who you want her to end up with. So that's what we're gonna do in a couple of videos from here, but first we're just gonna have her let's some fun and just build up her fun and her social. So poke fun at pranksters. See if you can also do a little bit of talking to Kaylee. She did come over, but you didn't introduce yourself to her, so let's just do that. And Rain is over here, so also do a little bit of talking to her, because you did invite her to the festival. So let's see, maybe get to know her a little bit. Oh, you actually won, so that's nice. So we have enough money for the street and store table. So the next episode, we will head over to our home and plant the lemons that we got from the park. Maybe no, we didn't get something else. So we're gonna plant the lemons from the park, and then we're gonna sell everything with the street and with the street store. So that's what we're gonna do in the next episode. For now, we're just gonna have her stay over here and have a little bit of more fun time. Just make a little bit more friends. Do an impression. Let's just get to know them, see who they are, see what they are, like what they do. Maybe you can figure out some of their traits. So we're just gonna do that. So get to know her. See if we can click on Luca to get to know him. Friendly. More choices. Get to know. And oh, get to know you too if we have the option. Yep, get to know. And I'm gonna keep looking around for your sins. So we know that Rain is perfectionist. See what we can figure out of the others. So Luca is active. Let's see who else. And Kaylee is self-assured. So maybe you can figure a little bit more about their other traits. So I'm gonna have her grab some chips. Let's see if that works for... Oh no, I'm actually not gonna have her grab some chips. I'm gonna have her order some food from the street stalls. Because she does have enough money now to actually do that. And we're gonna use the hackle option to see if we even get 25% off. But I do want to have her learn some of the street food stores foods. Because then we can actually learn it to our kids, and maybe at the end of the legacy challenge, the 10th generation knows all of the recipes from everywhere, from Salvadorado to the city to wherever any other recipe comes from. So maybe that's a cool idea to work towards. So we're gonna have her get some food. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, let's just wait and see if one of the street food stalls pops up real quick. And otherwise, I said that I wanted to have her paint, and she does have a little bit more money, so why don't we have her do a playful painting? It's only 50 simoleons, and maybe we can either sell it, or we can use it to decorate our little home with once we have a little bit more money. So let's just have her paint over now, and I'm gonna keep looking, as I said a couple of times before, for your sins. I'm not really seeing them. So once you finish the painting, just... And they're still over here. Talk a little bit more with your new friendos. So talk a little bit more with Luca. And the people she meets now, maybe she has a little bit of a romantic relationship with, but it doesn't mean that they're actually the people that she's gonna end up with. We can also say that maybe she has a boyfriend for a while, maybe has a baby with the boyfriend, but then ends up not really liking him in the end, and then meeting another guy. We can create tons of different storylines with these sims. Like, we have all the time in the world with the challenges. So she doesn't, like, even if she meets a guy and you guys say, like, I want her to be with this person for a while, but I don't want her to end up with, we can do that. Like, we're just gonna have a fun time here, playing the game, creating a legacy challenge, and creating this really nice big family, hopefully big happy family. So we're just gonna see what happens during the let's play. And my game is glitching a little bit. You're back? Yes? Okay, I'm not gonna talk to Luca even though he's still here once you And we're not gonna have you finish the painting because you're almost falling asleep. So let's see if we can get you to use the toilet real quick. And you're also on your period, so yay! It's actually something that happened with Slice of Life. And when did... Oh, that's a menstrual. When did you use that one? Um, but she's actually on a period. That's something that's added with Slice of Life, and it's not something that you have to add to the game. But I thought it would be nice to add it, as it adds a little bit more realism, and it also makes it a little bit more challenging to keep her needs up, because if she doesn't change her pad, for example, she will have some hygiene problems. So it will be a little bit more challenging to keep her happy, and that's something that I actually like, the challenge. And I did saw another one of my Sims, but I guess he disappeared, so that's too bad, because I thought we could have met another friend though. Let's just head up here, see if we can meet a few more Sims. Guess not. And after she uses the toilet, I'm gonna see if she can resume the painting before she falls asleep. I don't think she can. And I'm just gonna hope that these food stalls open real quick so she can have something to eat. She is getting really hungry. Let's see. Well, she only becomes ravenous in 21 hours, so she's still fine for now. And otherwise, we can always try to make some food out of. Yeah, we can always use this one to get some food. So even if like, we can try to see if she can cook a fruit salad. Well, make a fruit salad, and then use that as to fill up her hunger and actually learn the cook skill as well. So she is actually gonna resume the painting. I thought she would pass out before, but maybe she's finishing the painting and then passing out. Let's see what happens. She is really tired, so let's see if she can actually finish the painting before she just completely breaks down. Oh no, she's not. Where are you going to pass out? Usually when somebody passes out, they just pass out. They're not walking inside again. And I'm also seeing one of my other Sims over here. His name is Oliver Hatton. His hair is glitching a little bit. That happens when you have a lot of custom content in the game. But he's actually he has a little bit of family over here. He's actually living together with his brother and his sister. So if we meet up with him, we can actually meet up with his family too. So have a little bit more of a friend group who is related to each other. That would have a little bit more of a storyline with that one. And you're still tired, but I'm gonna grab some snow globes and posters real quick before you don't have the option for that somebody snaps them away. Let's do that real quick. And the food stalls are open now, so you're gonna introduce yourself to Oliver and then actually see if you can get some food from him. Oh wait, I was saying that we were gonna get it from the kitchen, so let's just get it from the kitchen and get a little bit more of a cheaper food. Even though I do want her to learn the recipes from the food stalls, we're not gonna do it now because this saves up a lot more money. So let's just grab a single serving of that one. And if you heard that weird noise, that was my chair actually. It just creaks so much whenever I move around, but I do need to sit in a little bit of a different position. See if you can introduce yourself to him. And you gotta pass out again soon. Just introduce yourself to him, make sure that you have like somebody else that you can talk to at one point, and maybe another potential hobby. So let's see, just stop talking to him and go cook. Because you are definitely in need of some food, and you're also definitely in need of a bed. There's no bed in the museum, unfortunately. But what I do have is the option to click on a sim and then use sleep here, so that just it looks like they are passed out, but then they actually sleep for until their health is until their energy is full. So that's what I'm gonna do once we just send her to bed a little bit. And she's acquired the cooking skill, so that's nice. Let's just make a little bit of a food salad. I'm not sure that it's actually should be allowed in a museum, but we're just gonna use it. It's available, it's on a public lot, so we're not actually invading somebody's home and we're not using somebody's home. Because that was something that I said to myself that we were not gonna do that. We were not going to somebody's home and actually use the stuff of somebody's home. And I'm seeing another sim that I added, so if you're eating your food, just head over there and give a funny introduction to him. Or you're gonna fall asleep. See, did you put your food in the infant? Don't tell me you lost the food. Don't tell me you just that the food disappeared. No! But no! Okay, I'm not gonna have her cook again. We're just gonna get a food stall then. Okay. Apparently we're not allowed to eat at the museum. So let's just see what we can get from the food stall. Are you going? I know you're tired, girl, but you do need to eat. Like, food goes before sleep. And there's somebody freezing over here, so I don't want to have any deaths this episode. So let's just see. Oh, we got the discount. That's nice. See if I can dress you up in a different outfit. That's better. And this is actually Neil. He's the older brother of our cutie little vendor over here. So order discounted food. We're gonna just order the cheapest one. We're gonna order for chef. Order that one. And we're actually gonna let Rain go home because she's been staying here with us all night and it's really nice of her, but she probably wants to go back to her husband as well because she is actually married. If you don't recognize her, she's actually from my King's Day cast video that I did about 1 or 2 weeks ago. So she is also up for downloads. I did give her a different makeover so she has a little bit more clothing that fits the weather and not just like the Dutch holiday. So let's see where's the group actions, this event group. And it's Winterfest tomorrow, but I don't think we're actually gonna be able to celebrate it. And don't lose your food again. Oh, come on! We have to keep losing your food? Like, girl, we're not gonna survive if you keep losing your food. Like, your hunger is fine for now, but like if this keeps up, like we're definitely gonna have you starve to death at one point. But let's just introduce ourselves to Neil. Like, you know all of her, but let's also introduce ourselves to Neil and let's catch the snow globe and the poster, and then I'm gonna have you have her go to bed on the top floor because that's where probably nobody's looking, so that's where probably nobody will find you. So, and are you gonna be able to introduce yourself to him, or are you gonna fall asleep before that? And I guess you are getting a little bit of strength from your period. Okay, did you introduce yourself to him or not? Yeah, you did. So right now you know Neil, Oliver, Kaylee, Luca, Rain, and who's Kaylin? Okay, I don't know who Kaylin is. But those are some of my sins. Let's hope that we can actually meet some of your sins as well before we end this episode. I'm not really seeing any of them. I'm seeing one of my sins walking over there again. But I really do want to meet some of your sins actually. And she's gonna pass out. Oh, you're having cramps. I'm just gonna not let you walk. You're gonna pass out anyway, so I just keep on walking. You're gonna head downstairs again, fall asleep, wake up, and then I'm gonna have to go through the process of getting you back up there again. And our poor little Rain also fell asleep. I think she should have gone home. She had the option to go home once we disbanded the group, so she should have actually gone back home. And as I said, yes, she's gonna walk all the way down again to pass out. Well, what I actually think I'm gonna do is I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what I should do about the violin. As said, I am going to buy the Come and Get It Street Store next episode, and we're actually going to plant the lemons on the home lot next episode. So from next episode onwards, we're not allowed to sell anything from the inventory if we can sell it from the Come and Get It Street Store. So if you guys want me to keep the Stringberries violin and use it to get tips around the city, or use it to build up her fun and actually get her specialized in playing violin, let me know, or let me know if you guys want me to get rid of it and sell it. And click that little like button if you like this video, comment what you think, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for listening to my rambling. Bye!
Can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look